Okay, let's have a hot beverage, shall we? Starbucks is the top pick here of David Burrows. He's over at Barometer Capital Management. He's the president. He purchased this most recently this month at $37.46. What is it about Starbucks that has you excited?
Well, it's interesting. Consumer stocks are actually behaving remarkably well, and the retailers and the restaurant stocks.
It looks like a breakout there on the chart.
Yeah, Starbucks is wearing a halo. I mean, they've gone through a restructuring in North America, and they've done a lot of work in their stores, cut out unprofitable locations, so the margins have been going up. They probably are one of the best ways to play an emerging market consumer, because they've got such great branding and they're doing very, very well in Asia and in South America and the Middle East. And then you take a look at some of the new ventures that they have. They've got this Via Coffee, which is really starting to take hold, which is instant coffee they're selling for people to take away from the store. And they've got this new venture with Green Mountain Coffee for the K-Cups. That's going to be another engine of growth.
Single serving.
Single serving.
Yeah, right.
So the big concern has been over the last year that with commodity and food prices rising that they wouldn't be able to keep track, but it turns out that people are very dedicated customers and they don't seem to mind paying a higher price. And now that the price of coffee is coming down, I don't think they're going to cut their prices. So the margins should be pretty good. So this is a company that's generating a lot of cash. It's a very simple business. It is a luxury item, but it's an affordable luxury item, and people have a lot of loyalty to the company. So it's a great way to play growth in the emerging economies and with the predictability of almost like a staples company.
And it's up 5 times since the March 09 lows. Very impressive.
Yeah, and it just consolidated and broke out over the last couple of days. So technically, I think this is a really good entry.
Yeah, it looked like that on that chart. Magna, your last purchase was, I guess, today at $51. Well, tell us why, Magna.
Well, this is actually a brand new position for us today.
Okay.
I mentioned we've been making some new purchases. And we quite like the prospects for the auto cycle because people have been underinvesting in buying new cars. We think that there is natural buying that is going to come into the market over the next couple of years. This quarter is not going to be great for the auto companies because of the supply disruptions in Japan, but we're going to get through that. Magna came through the recession with a great balance sheet, with a couple of $1 billion in cash, like $8 a share in cash. They made some great acquisitions, so they grew their market share by dollars in each car that they supply. And so they're going to have an ability to continue to make acquisitions that are accretive. So it's a free cash flow engine, and it's cheaper than most of the U.S. auto parts companies. So it's well priced, and technically, I think, again, it's gone through a consolidation and looks like it's about to have a move higher with the group. And
David, another stock you picked up today is Precision Cast Parts, PCP in New York. You bought this at $158 to $43. How did this hit your radar?
Well, again, we really like secular themes, and we think in the next number of years there is going to be an enormous amount of money spent on airplanes. 6,000 planes probably over the next number of years will be newly built and sold into countries around the world. The Paris Air Show this year, there were more orders than expected for the first time in many years. Precision Cast Parts make specialty engineered materials that go into making parts, in many cases, for aircraft engines. In fact, every manufacturer of aircraft engines uses precision cast parts. So some people like Airbus and some people like Bombardier, some people like Boeing. Doesn't matter. Every engine has precision cast parts in them. They're high-margin products. They have global reach, so you're buying into a secular theme that we think will last for some time. And you know, Boeing's just coming with their new planes, and Airbus has got a bunch of orders for new. There's new planes, and you've got new fuel-efficient engines coming that will get replaced in existing.
And I guess they'd be supplying GE as well for their engines, too.
Yeah, they also supply into gas turbines, yes.
Okay. Starbucks, Magna, and Precision Cast Parts. Interesting troika there of top picks. Great to see you.
Thanks very much for having me, Mark.
All right. Enjoy your time overseas. David's going overseas just for a while. I won't go climb a mountain on a bike. All right. Very good. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night.